Utah Jazz live watch along. Thank you. My name is Analyst Sim, bringing to you another game watch along with the Utah Jazz versus the Indiana Pacers. And boy, I am so looking forward to this game. And the reason why is because the Indiana Pacers have probably some of the worst record in the league. And I want to get back to Utah Jazz winning ways. And this could be the game. This could be the game that the Utah Jazz finally get another win. I believe right now our record is 3-7. We could go 4-7 after tonight, which I'm looking forward to. We saw that we had a pretty good performance last game versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Even though we did get a loss, we still performed, I think, pretty well. You know, when you think about the previous game that we faced against Minnesota, we lost by 40. That one we only lost by, 12? In that game, but still put up a really good, valiant performance. Ace Bailey performing well in that game as well. And it looks like Ace Bailey is going to start for the Jazz. And I am not surprised. He has gotten better and better every single game that he's played from the beginning of the season, starting out a bit rough in terms of trying to figure out the defensive side of the game, but has gradually learned. And now they got the starting lineup. And Ace Bailey, I could confirm, is in the starting lineup. He is playing as the 2 guard. Svi Mykhailiuk is at the 3, Lowry's at the 4, and Nurkic is at the 5. That is very, very interesting to have that there. I guess Svi's staying. It's going to be interesting. But then we're going up against Andrew Nembhard, and Aaron Nesmith is back, and he is going to be a problem. That's going to make this game a little bit more difficult than what I would have expected. Let me go find the Pacers starting lineup because I just missed that when they showed it on TV here. Okay, I got it right here. Let me share the screen, and then I will show you that. So this is the Pacers lineup here on Twitter. So we got Nembhard playing at the 1, Nesmith at the 2, Jeremiah Robinson Earl at the 3. Oh, Siakam is back. Okay, that's a problem at the 4, and then Tony Bradley at the 5. Okay, maybe this game is going to be a lot more difficult than what I thought in the game. Pascal Siakam, that's kind of going to cancel out Lowry's effect on the game. Both of those are going to go head-to-head on one another. That explains why Lowry's probably playing at the 4. Then at the 3, Jeremiah Robinson Earl. I don't really know much about him. I don't know anything about him at all, to be really honest. So Svi Mykhailiuk going up against him is going to be quite interesting for that. Seeing how that goes on. But at least Svi, I know, is going to play some really good defense. That should help counteract and help with the defense to deal with Andrew Nembhard and Aaron Nesmith. Aaron Nesmith, definitely one to watch out for. Love that Pacers run that they made last year in the playoffs, or last season in the playoffs, because that's going to be pretty interesting. But the game has just started off. Let me get things going. And then I can kind of share my screen instead of that one. Let me fix the layout as well. I'm not a fan of this layout, and that is the layout right now. So right now I'm a little bit behind, and Pacers haven't scored yet, but I can see that from Google they've scored. Now Pascal Siakam with the ball now. He goes up with a floater, and he gets it in. He gives them their first couple points of the game, Pascal Siakam. Now we got Lowry marketing on the ball. He receives the ball from Keontae George, fires it to Svi. Ace Bailey with a 3. No for Ace Bailey there. And then Nurkic gets the layup, but the whistle is blown a little bit before then. I think they might be calling a foul on Nurkic, which is strange because I don't know what foul he's even made. That's actually kind of incredible. All right, it is Jazz ball though. Oh, and a pass from Keontae George trying to go to Ace Bailey doesn't work out. And unfortunately, damn, Jazz let that one through. Nurkic brings up the ball now. He passes it to Svi Mykhailiuk. Svi Mykhailiuk drives to the basket. No, he passes it to Nurkic with a floater, and it's a miss there. Pacers up 4-0 right now. Nembhard with the ball. Passes to Aaron Nesmith. No, to Siakam. Siakam there with a midi. He misses. And Bradley gets the ball now. Nembhard with the 3. Nembhard trains the 3. And you know what that means. I got to give Sharon for 3s. All right, Keontae George there with the ball now. Keontae George passes it to Lowry. Back to George. George with a 3. And that's nothing but air. But Ace Bailey gets the air. Ace Bailey gets the rebound, but it looks like he was out on that one. Jazz down 7-0 right now. We're not starting the game well. 2 minutes in, and we're already down by 7. You got Nembhard there with another 3. This is not looking good. Jazz down by 10 right now. All right, Nembhard's a problem. They got Nesmith there. Nesmith back. That's going to be a Lowry there getting fouled on that drive. Gets the Jazz his first couple of points there, and he's going to get sent to the line. Yeah, this game is going to be harder than I thought. I didn't expect to see Siakam back, and I completely forgot that Nesmith got cleared a couple of days ago. So Nesmith is back. He's a very good three-point shooter. Lowry makes that third shot. And now it's Pacers ball. All right, Nembhard gets to the ball. Keontae George is on him, though. Pass it to Nesmith. Back to Nembhard. Svi Mykhailiuk switches, though. That's a foul on Nesmith by Keontae George on that one. Getting a little bit too physical there on the defensive play. Playing some good defense on that one. Not letting Nesmith kind of get past him. Jazz have to try to get some stops, though. Nembhard with another 3. Oh, wow. Wow, we all made that one. So that's, you got to get, I give Sharon for 3s. All right, Jazz right there. Ace Bailey with a nice dunk. Good cut by Ace Bailey on that Keontae George pass right there. And on the other end, it makes it easy. And Siakam gets the layup. And he's going to get sent to the line. Jazz got to wake up defensively. It's good that they got that dunk there by Ace Bailey, but we also need to move quicker. All right, Siakam there to the line. Siakam drains it for that one. All right, it's Jazz ball right now. Keontae George has it. He brings it up the court. Nembhard is on him, though. Pass it to Nurkic. Nurkic, he's got Bradley. Pass it to Svi Mykhailiuk. Back to George. To Ace Bailey. Ace Bailey over Siakam. Oh, that is nice. That is nice. And the young rook there getting a 3 really early on over Pascal Siakam, the vet. I love that play. And Siakam's in a great position. Siakam is a great position for that one. Ace Bailey just drains it. Oh, where is the defense letting Bradley shoot? That's too easy. That's too easy for the Pacers there. Bradley gets a mid-range shot on that one. Probably about 15 feet out. Ace Bailey with the ball now. He passes to Nurkic. Nurkic there to Svi Mykhailiuk. Svi with a 3. Ace Bailey gets the rebound after the Svi Mykhailiuk miss. He's got to drive. Nurkic with the floater. Yes, and Nurkic gets the floater. Nice one, Nurkic on that one. Jazz only down by 7. We're down by 10 at one point. It is Pacers ball. Nembhard there. Passes to Nesmith. Nesmith there to Siakam. Siakam backing down Mykhailiuk. Oh, it's a steal. No, not quite. Bradley there to the corner. It's another 3 by the Pacers. It's a miss, though. Good miss. Good miss. Jazz get the rebound. Jazz going to make a comeback. Keontae George driving to the basket. There goes Keontae. No, it's a miss. Pacers go with, oh, here we go. Nesmith there with the 3. Oh, wow. And Aaron Nesmith. And as I always do, no matter what team it is, I got to give out Sharon for some 3s. Jazz are back down to 10. And it looks like they're going to take a break. Yeah, that was tough. That was tough right there. I had no idea Aaron Neesmith was back. Well, I didn't know Pascal Siakam was back, but I thought Neesmith might be out for this game. That's a bit of a shame. But this back up there. Let me take a look at the damage on what's going on team-wise. All right, so we got both teams taking 11 shots. The Jazz are 30% from the field, though. Pacers are 72%. That should tell you a lot. Either they're taking better shots or we are just not doing justice defensively to be able to force them to have difficult shots in comparison to what we're shooting right now. I have to say, we're not doing our job defensively to make those difficult shots. Bradley had an easy one. We didn't get out of the perimeter for that Neesmith 3. And then couple of mid-range ones. I felt we could have done a better job. But and then shooting from 3, they're at 75% right now. We're at 25. That one 3-point is thanks to Ace Bailey on that one. And then it's one free throw each. Jazz have one turnover at the moment, and that's about it. But yeah, it's really coming down to the fact that they've hit a couple more threes than us, and that they're just shooting better from the field than us. But the problem that I have that I don't like is the fact that we're only 7 minutes in the game and the Pacers already have 20 points. Like 20. Like, this is when I say the Jazz are not doing their job on the defensive side. 20 points already and we got 7 minutes in. That's just too much. Way too much. Like, we're not even halfway in the quarter. And if the Pacers keep this pace, literally, like, they're going to score like 40 in the first quarter if we don't start, like, really tracking them defensively. So it looks like the game is about to come back on. I'm going to leave it as that. We got 2 people in the chat. We got 3 people in the chat. Shout out to the 3 people that are watching. Appreciate the support. Kyle Anderson is out. So is Taylor Hendricks. It still looks like it's still the same lineup as before. Yep, still the same lineup as before. And it's going to be a jump ball right now between Siakam and Nurkic. Ace Bailey losing it on that one. And I think Ace Bailey slips on the floor and loses possession. But shout out to Nurkic jumping on Siakam for that one with a nice WWE elbow drop to try to get the ball. All right, jump ball. Here we go. All right, Jazz get the ball back. What can we do with it now? All right, Keontae George has it. He's got Nembhard that's on him, though. All right. Markkanen drives to the basket. Markkanen out to Svi Mykhailiuk. Svi Mykhailiuk drains a 3, and that is nice. That is what we need right now. Try to get back into this game. Jazz down by 7. All right. We have Siakam on the ball. Lowry is marking him, though. He tries to drive. Hook shot. No, it's a miss. And Keontae George gets the ball. Lowry now. He tries to drive to the basket. Nurkic to Keontae George. George. What is George going to do? He drives over Bradley. No. And it's going to be Pacers ball. Ball goes out on Nurkic on that one. George is down. No, he's all right, though. Keontae George is all right on that one. Zay's in the game. Isaiah Collier. Ace Bailey goes out. And Markkanen and Ace are out. Bryce is in. And it's a foul there. It's going to be side out. I think that is by who is the number 25 for the Pacers? Was that Bradley? Oh, that's Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Okay, I'll remember him. Oh no. TJ McConnell is also back. Supposedly, this is his season debut. Why do they have to come back now? All right. Keontae George has the ball now. Keontae to Nurkic. Keontae back to Nurkic. Nurkic with the layup. Nice one, Nurkic on that one. Keeping the Jazz in this. Jazz down by 5. TJ McConnell has the ball now. McConnell to Nesmith. Nesmith. It's a miss. Nurkic gets the rebound. And Isaiah, he's got to put the afterburners on. Cut. There we go. And Isaiah puts the afterburners on. Jazz get the layup. Jazz now down by 3. That's what we needed. Just put the thrusters on and go, is what I say. I love it. A little bit of bully ball there. I think that was on Robinson Earl. And now the game is going to go on a break. I think it's a rightful break. And now I haven't looked at any of the scores, so let's take a look at some of the player scores. All right. We got Nembhard there with 10. That makes sense. No, Nembhard has 1 or 10 rebounds. I'm pretty sure Nembhard had like more than 1 point. Nope. Nembhard only has 1 point. Okay. Nembhard there 1 point. Siakam there. Whoa. Okay, something's not right here. They're not registering the 20 points. Okay, I have to use ESPN then. Yeah, this isn't quite right. I got to use this instead. All right, let's see what the box scores are saying. All right, yeah. Siakam with 5 points. Yes, Nembhard with 10 points. That makes sense. No rebounds for Nembhard. Nesmith there, he's got 3. That was from the 3-point that he made. Siakam there's got 5. Like he's playing well. But he can get up and running. TJ McConnell, he's only just come into the game, so he hasn't registered yet. But so far, so good. And then for the Jazz, you got everybody except for Keontae in the starting 5, who has got some type of points. Lowry's on 3, Nurkic on 4, Bailey's on 5. Nice one for Ace Bailey. And Svi there with 3. We'll look at that properly as we as they at least hit the 10-minute mark. But I don't know what's going on there with Google. They have the rebounds and the points, they're all mixed up. So it means but nevertheless, the game is back on though. And we got TJ McConnell's in the game. Jarris Walker's in the game as well. He's coming. Nurkic there with a nice block. Isaiah Collier there. Off the burners are on. Isaiah Collier, bully ball time, baby. Oh, it's a block. It's a block. It's a block, and it's a foul by Nesmith. Oh, wow. Isaiah Collier there firing the jet rockets. I got to see this. So Zay comes down. He's got Nembhard. Those. Yeah, Nembhard tries to go for the block, but he just bullies past him, and then Nesmith is the one that manages to get the block. But Isaiah makes his first free throw on that one. Can Isaiah put the Jazz within 1? That is the only question that we need to know for this game. He shoots. It's a miss. Oh, man. Jazz still down by 2. We got just under 6 minutes to go. Some good switch and play. TJ McConnell with the ball now. Isaiah Collier is on him, though. Zay is on him now. I think that's Nembhard there with the bucket. Oh, sorry, Shepard with the bucket. All right. Isaiah Collier has the ball now. Isaiah, that's Keontae. Oh, it's a foul. It looks like it's a foul on the Jazz, but doesn't look like it is. All right. TJ McConnell has the ball now. To Jarris Walker. There's lots of switching going on. Jazz keeping up with the switch. Good for the Jazz. I think that's Cody Williams in the game, is it? Cody Williams might be in the game. All right. Isaiah Collier is in there. Zay out to Ice Baby. In and out, but doesn't manage to get it. And Nurkic is going to go to the line to shoot 2. Jazz out. Oh, yeah. Cody Williams is in the game. Cody Williams is marking TJ McConnell on that last play. Put up, was in a great position, but just didn't manage to get anything on that one. And Nurkic is at the line to shoot 2. He shoots, hits the first one. All right, here to go to shoot a second. We got exactly 5 minutes to go. And he hits a second. Nice one for Nurkic there. He has not been that great at shooting free throws so far this season. So him getting the buckets on that is much appreciated. TJ McConnell getting the bucket on that one, putting it Pacers up by 6. All right, Bryce there with the ball now after the pass off from Isaiah Collier. It's a floater by Bryce, and Bryce gets us 2 points. He keeps the Jazz within 4. TJ McConnell now with the ball. Jazz have to find some way how to stop. All right, it's a 3 by Shepard. It's a miss. Bryce Sensabaugh gets a rebound now. We got Sensabaugh out to Keontae. Keontae there with 2 fouls. Keontae George to the corner. It's a 3 for Cody. No. Cody misses with that 3, and I think they're calling a foul on someone, but I'm not entirely sure. So this is working now. I get to share this. Okay. All right. McConnell with the ball now. McConnell there to Jarris Walker. Filipowski's in the game. Good to see Flip. Oh, McConnell there with a 3. Oh, it's a block. All right. Isaiah Collier has the ball now. McConnell is on him, though. Isaiah. And it's an offensive foul on who? So Collier gets the block on that last play. But they call an offensive foul on Isaiah Collier. I didn't see much on that last play. I didn't see much on that. All right. Siakam is back in the game. That is not good. Oh, but Lowry's back, though, which is good. Yeah, that should help cancel out Pascal Siakam. Nembhard's back in the game as well. McConnell there. It's to TJ McConnell with the midi. TJ McConnell gets that one. Pacers are back up to 6. Isaiah Collier with the ball now to Marketing. Marketing drives. Lowry gets the midi. Gets the nice layup. All right, TJ McConnell with the ball now. Pass it to Siakam. Siakam there to Jarris Walker. Good defense there by Bryce. Out. Almost a steal. TJ McConnell there, struggling to deal with Isaiah Collier. The physicality. TJ McConnell just too good. Gets past Isaiah, but misses the layup. And then Zay to Lowry for the three. Oh, you know what that means. We got to give some cheering for that one. And the Jazz put this within one after being down by like, 10 at one point, 10, 12 earlier on in the game. This is good. We got almost 2.5 minutes left. Jazz doing really well. All right, looks like a timeout is called. Oh, no, I don't want that. So they're talking about Lowry, how like Lowry's the one that Rick Carlisle says that they're going to be looking at, somebody that is going to be a problem. And I mean, I completely understand. All right, looks like the game's about to come back on after the break. I'm glad that they kept it there so that we can actually see what's going on. Hear some of the commentators announce comments. All right, Siakam with the ball blows right past Lowry and gets the layup. Paces back up to 3. Isaiah with the ball now, passes to Filipowski. Welcome back, Flip. All right, Flip is in the game though. He has Jarris Walker. That's on him. Flip out to Bryce with an open 3. Oh, Bryce Sensabaugh. Bryce Sensabaugh has been, he's had such an unlucky time in and out. And Jarris Walker there. Oh, it's a steal there by Bryce. Bryce playing some good defense right now. Bryce and Filipowski gets the layup. I like that. Bryce playing some good defense. He's finally learning if you're going to play for the Utah Jazz, you're going to need to play some good defense, or at least just attempt to play defense. Jazz down by 3 at the moment. We got 1 minute 50 seconds to go, though. Lowry gets the bucket on the other end of a good pass by Isaiah Collier. Siakam with the ball now. Siakam gets the easy layup, though. And still within 3. But at least the Jazz are in touching distance over this Pacers team. Over and under. Isaiah Collier, they're passing it to Flip. Flip gets fouled, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Jarris Walker there with a block there from the side. Showing highlights from the Lowry dunk and the Filipowski layup. Flip is at the line to shoot 2. Flip, he shoots for his first one. Gets the first one in. That's exactly what we want. Jazz are now within 2. Oh, Huff is in there as well. He's a good 3-point shooter and big. Filipowski shoots his second one, nails it. You know what? I'm going to give Filipowski some cheering for that one because he also hasn't been that great at shooting free throws. So a good sense of positive vibes. It's a midi by Siakam. Siakam with a miss. Jazz get the rebound by a Sensabaugh. Isaiah Collier putting the afterburners on in the other direction. Slows down, though. Not trying to find. Sensabaugh there with an open 3. Oh, Sensabaugh there with the 3. And you know what that means. Ice Ice Baby is back, or Bryce Spice Baby, and he puts the Jazz up by 2, and the cheering begins once again. Siakam there. Siakam passes it to Nembhard. Nembhard, he does have Cody that's on him. Oh, but Siakam's open with a 3. Come on now. It's a switch. And Isaiah Collier gets the rebound. Collier there, side out. Bryce again with an open 3. No, but it's a miss. But Filipowski goes out there, and Filipowski gets the rebound, but it looks like it's going to be an offensive foul by Isaiah Collier. Just putting the afterburners on. It looks like they're going to challenge it because Isaiah Collier passed it before. So they're going to take a look at this play. It looks like Isaiah did pass it before. So they're showing it from the different angles now. Yeah, he passes it before. Yeah, it's quite easy that he passes it before. Nope, he's not set. He's not set. I think the Jazz are going to win this one. That bucket's going to count. And Lowry's probably going to go to the line to shoot. Lowry should go to the line to shoot at least to shoot 1 because he got the bucket in, and they might count it, or he might just go to the line to shoot 2. But that bucket should count. All right, here we go. Referees are saying, let me turn the volume on. All right, blocking foul, 2 free throws for Utah. Looks like it was correct. And oh no, Isaiah's going to shoot 2. Yeah. See, this is where you need Isaiah Collier to go out there and just shoot well. Because if he can go up and be 80% from shooting at the free throw line, then he's going to be a problem. You just try to stop him from driving, which means that he's going to create opportunities. All right. He's about to take his first one. She gets the first one. Nice. Got to give it up for that. Well done, Zay, for that one. He's already got 4 assists. Damn, in 7 minutes. He shoots a second one, drills it. I notice his shot leans right. It always looks like it's going to miss his shot. All right, we got 22 seconds to go, people. Shout out to the 3 people that's watching right now. All right, Pacers, drive to the basket. No. Cut back to Siakam. Siakam to, I can't tell who that is. Back to Huff. Huff there misses. All right, Isaiah there. It's all Jazz right now. Lowry with the miss. And the Jazz go up 38-34. It's looking good. This is looking good, people. When you think about it, when we were down by 10 at the start of the game, to now be up by 4, and the fact that we scored 38, that tells me a lot. It tells me that the Pacers probably aren't playing defense that well, and the Jazz are just there running through. We haven't seen Nesmith in a while, so they haven't had much of a 3-point threat. And I know that they've got a lot of injuries right now, but still, I think the Jazz have put themselves in a great position to go up and win this game, which is really good. So it looks like we got a comment there in the chat, which is, this is probably by Wandering Wizard. Yes, it is Wandering Wizard. How's it going, my friends? It's a late game today. I know. But I think we're playing quite well. I'm pretty happy with the game. Hope you're enjoying the game. If you're watching, great. If you're not, I'm here to kind of give you some play-by-play commentary on what I'm seeing throughout the game. And Yeah, I think this is a winnable game for the Jazz. It'll be a tough one, but it's a yeah. That's exactly what I mean. 1 out of 9 for the Pacers, but I would say that 1 out of 9 came when they didn't have Siakam, they didn't have Neesmith, and they didn't have T.J. McConnell. Now they have those three guys back. I think it makes it more difficult. But the way how the Jazz have started this game, I just think that we're in better form right now. Like Neesmith, those are just coming back. T.J. McConnell just coming back, and the same thing with Siakam. So those guys are going to be a threat, but they are not going to be like what I saw last season in the playoffs. So I think the Jazz will get this one. Yeah, I could see the Jazz winning by like 12. Um, I think the Pacers just aren't like give them another 5 games, and Siakam and Neesmith and McConnell will be like fully ready to kind of compete. But I'm kind of expecting a Jazz win. You're honest, so I'm going to enjoy this. So from the point side, we still got. Hold on, let me refresh this. Oh, oh, you're watching this time. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I think it's a good game to watch. Game looks like it's just about to come back on. And now it's Pacers ball. Walter Clayton is on the court. Oh, it's an open three by Siakam. Oh, and he drains that one. You know what that means. No discrimination here. You got to give Sharon what Sharon's due for the three. All right, Walter Clayton. Passes the ball. Ace Bailey is back on the court, along with Cody Williams is there as well, and Kyle Filipowski. All right, we got Ace marking him with the ball. Siakam is on him though, and he drains it. Was that a three? No, it wasn't. It was just a long two on that one. All right. We got Cody Williams. Cody Williams, please try to stop Siakam. Guys, there, you got to stop the second chance opportunities. No. Nevertheless, Walter Clayton gets the ball. He drives down the court. Pacers picking up full court on that one. Filipowski there. He's got Huff marking him. Cody there with the... Oh, it's a block by Huff. Oh, damn. That was a block on Cody's layup. 3 by Walter Clayton. And it's nothing but back. Neesmith out. I think that's Robinson Earl. Really can't tell from this angle, at least from the TV wise. All right, Robinson Earl there with a long two. And Cody Williams there to Lowry. Oh, it's a block by Neesmith. They are not making it easy for the Jazz right now. To the corner 3, Robinson Earl to Neesmith. Cody getting out there. Nice one by Cody. Siakam. Don't let Siakam shoot a 3. Robinson Earl there to another corner there. It's a 3. No, it's a miss. Filipowski there gets the rebound. And Walter Clayton there to Ace Bailey with a 3. And Ace Bailey, oh my God. This could be the game. This could be the game. Ace Bailey knocks down his second 3. The Jazz are up by 4 again. Oh, they're showing the highlights from the Lowry, that long 2 that Lowry had. All right, Lowry's going out at this. Who's going to be coming on for Lowry, though? Tony Bradley is in, so they got a lot of height right now. We are down by height. TJ McConnell is in this. He's got Walter Clayton there that's on him. Neesmith trying to get past Cody. Long 2 by him. Great defense there by Cody on that one. And Walter Clayton Filipowski gets a rebound. Walter Clayton drives to the corner. Walter Clayton there with a bad pass on that one. And it's a foul. Walter Clayton stops the breakaway after making a mistake. It's going to be Pacers ball. McConnell with a 2. Just a nice mid-range there by TJ McConnell. All right. TJ McConnell must be only like 6 foot. Because even with Walter Clayton, who's like 6'3", 6'4", like he looks really small. But Utah loses the ball now. Oh, TJ McConnell there. We're just letting in the inside. It's a 3 by Nesmith. Jazz get the rebound by Ace Bailey. Jarris Walker trying to stop Ace. Ace Bailey with a 3. Oh, wow. His third 3 of the game. Oh, Wandering Wizard, if you're listening in, this might be the breakout game for Ace Bailey. That's his third 3. Ace Bailey again with a nice dunk. Jazz are up by 7, and the lead continues. I think this is it. This is it. This is it. This is. Oh, this is looking good. This is looking good. Very good. Ace Bailey looks incredible. We got a comment. We got a couple of comments in the chat. Yeah, Ace is on fire so far in this game. I'm very impressed by Ace Bailey. I'll tell you this right now. Future's definitely looking bright for the Jazz. Yes, I think them giving him the ability to kind of build up his confidence and kind of get used to the systems and defense, like I think has really helped. And now you're seeing someone that is really confident. I think this is great. This is really good. Like, what are the scores? I haven't looked at the scores here for a while. Let me refresh this. So you got, oh, you know what? Something is always up with Google right now. So I got to share this one instead. I'm going to share ESPN. So Ace Bailey, he's got 13 points in his 9 minutes. 3 rebounds, no assists, no steal. Yeah, right now he's just out there scoring. He's just out there scoring for sure. And like he's showing really efficient numbers. I think this is a breakout game. This is what it's looking like. I already think this is what it is. It is looking very good for the Jazz right now. We're up by 7. Let's pour more misery onto the Pacers, is what I say. Game's still on break, but what I'll do is I'm going to go fill up, get some more water. I'll be right back. Okay. All right, game's getting ready to come back on and showing some highlights from Ace Bailey, who's been really good in this game so far. Really, really good. Yeah. All right. The Jay Huff there with a 3. It's a miss by the Pacers. Jazz get the ball back. Walter Clayton. Clayton there. Drives to the basket. Misses, but he's going to get sent to the line, which is pretty good, I say. I have no problem with that. Walter Clayton makes his first one. All right, Jazz make both of their free throws. Jazz are up by 9 right now. Things are looking very, very good. TJ McConnell with the ball now. McConnell to Nesmith. Back to McConnell. to Bradley. Screen set. Midi. It's a miss. They get another opportunity. Jarris Walker there with another three. He misses. Nice, but Nurkic gets the rebound. And Filipowski is going to bring the ball up. And Filipowski to Nurkic. To Ace Bailey. Ace. To Walter Clayton. Some pretty good defense there right now by the Pacers. Oh, wow. Good pass by Nurkic. And Filipowski there just gets that's a nice three by Filipowski. I'm going to go back to sharing this one. Jazz are up by 12 right now. TJ McConnell there to Nesmith. Bradley. Nurkic playing some good defense right now. Great defense there, but our support defense by Kyle Filipowski. Nurkic with a layup. I think it's a out of bounds play by Ace Bailey. I think he had a foot. We got to re-sign Nurkic, man. Like, honestly, we got to re-sign Nurkic. Like, I'm being serious now. Listen, like, Nurkic is a good backup center. Like, we don't have a young backup center. So, for me, Nurkic has to be the one. Give him a nice 3-year deal. 2 years guaranteed. 3rd year is a team option. Unless he wants to go back to Europe. I know that was always the talk. Jay Huff with a 3. Jazz get the rebound. And that's by Nurkic. Keontae George is in the game. That's good to see. Ace Bailey. Oh, wow. Ace Bailey with a nice fake on Huff. But Nesmith had to come in and fouls him from behind. No, sorry, not Nesmith. Jarris Walker. And Ace Bailey goes to the line to shoot 2. Ace is going to wind up with 30 tonight. He drains his first one. We got another comment there by Wondered Wizard. I really like this team now. We have so many promising young players. Yes. And that's because they're all playing the right way, which is go out there and defend. Like Bryce Sensabaugh looked great in the last game, and he looks good in the first game because he's defending. Plus, you got Ace Bailey and Walter Clayton Jr. I mean, really and truly, all we really need is like, we just need Cody Williams to be better, to like show that he's the 7th pick type of talent. I think that would make me feel better about the team. And then like Isaiah Collier to be a better shooter. And then that'd be it. That'd really be it. But from what I see right now, we got some good young players. You know, they look like they're developing nicely. If they keep play defense, like everything of it else will eventually come. So I'm liking it. Then you went on to say for real, people were making fun of the Jazz for getting Nurk, but he's looking nice. Like I'd resign him. Yeah, sign him for like a 3-year deal. Like I was saying, 3rd year is a team option. Like for him to be a backup for Kessler. Like we don't have a young center, and I know people are going to talk about, oh, what about Filipowski? Like no, like for me, I don't see Filipowski as a 5. Like he's a 4. And the more I see how he's played this season, like he really is a 4. I think he could help on like the weak side defense, but to go up against other 5s, like to go up against Wemby, even to go up against a Nurkic type player, like I think he's going to struggle. But if we play him at the 4 and put guys around him that helps, combat his weakness, then we can do bits. You can do bits. Okay. Isaiah Collier is back into the game. Walter Clayton went out on that one. Ace Bailey is also out as well. Svi Mihailuk is in the game. We got 2 seconds on the clock. Lowry there with a 2. And we got 5 minutes to go, people. We got Nembhard with a 3. It's a miss, though. Nice. Jazz with the ball now. Collier has it. He's put the afterburners on. Collier there to Svi Mihailuk. And Mihailuk with a three. This is what we need. Oh, yes. The team is looking good. It's looking good. And the Pacers call a timeout. The Jazz 59-45. And this is looking real good. We got three guys that can play as our point guard. Walter Clayton, Isaiah Collier, and Keontae George, and they all give yes, Isaiah Collier can't shoot, but you could see the fear of we cannot let this guy turn the afterburners on and just drive to the basket. And he is causing them to make mistakes. He's causing them, and because he runs so fast, so powerful, he's finding guys and they're getting open looks. And it's looking real good. It's looking really, really good. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So shout out to the two people that's watching in the that I see is watching the live stream. Much appreciated. I know obviously Wandering Wizard is somewhere in there, but to the second person, yeah, do leave a comment. Leave your thoughts on the game so far. If you're a Utah Jazz fan, it'd be great to hear from you. If you're a Pacers fan, I'd love to hear from you to see what you have to say in around this game. I think it's been going pretty well. All right, while the game is on break, I'm going to look at a few things. All right. So from the field now, we are 51%. This is the best field goal percentage that we've had in a long time. Now, let me make this clear. That is the best field goal percentage we've had in a long, long time. Our three-point percentage is the best that we've had this season. 47% from three. Obviously, we're not going to maintain that, but that's a really good three-point percentage. Free throw percentage, okay, we're at 86, but we've taken 13 free throws, which means that we're driving to the basket and we're forcing them to foul us. We've got 20 points in the paint. I would like that to be closer to 30, but nevertheless, and we've got 5 turnovers, which isn't great, especially compared to the Pacers one. So we probably got to take care of the ball a little bit better. But so far, so good. We got 5 minutes left, and TJ McConnell has the ball now. Pass it to Pascal Siakam, who's back. And Nembhard back to McConnell. Svi Mihailuk is over McConnell. No. Oh, Jarris Walker gets it. Back down to Nembhard. Oh, we let Aaron Nesmith there with an open three. And it's a miss. Nice one there. And a rebound by Svi Mihailuk. And Isaiah Collier there putting the afterburners on. And ball comes off for the Pacers. And they're going to call for a review on this one because every single Pacers player said that it came off of the Jazz and it should be a turnover. But I don't like, you can't tell from the angle of watching the game if it generally goes out off of Isaiah Collier. Looks like they're saying it's minimal contact. It probably might be overturned. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. Here we go. All right, so it's a successful timeout. All right, TJ McConnell has the ball now. All right, TJ McConnell there. He's got speed there that's on him, though. Ball goes to Neesmith, to McConnell. McConnell there with a layup. Jazz up by 12 right now. Let's keep this dominance going. All right, Isaiah Collier there. Passes it to Keontae George. Keontae George there. To the corner there to Svi Mihailuk. Svi Mihailuk with a layup. Nice one there by Svi Mihailuk. I will take that. All right. We got, I think that's a foul on Keontae George. Was that an elbow? All right. No. Pacers ball. Side out. TJ McConnell has it now. TJ McConnell tries to drive to the basket. Nurkic gets a nice block on that one. And it's still going to be Pacers ball. Hold on. I got to move my fan out of the way so I can see the shot clock. Give me a sec. All right. That's better. Well, we got 8 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, it's a 3 by the Pacers. It's nothing but air. Isaiah Collier gets the ball, and it gets over. Keontae George has it. Keontae George with the layup, but it's a block. It's a block by the Pacers. Siakam getting the block on that one. It's 2v2. Neesmith. Oh, Jarris Walker gets the easy layup on that one. And the Jazz are still up by 13. No, sorry, by 12. Marketing with a 3. Oh, Marketing drains a 3. Oh, that's nice. That is what we needed to maintain this dominance that we have right now. All right, Nembhard there with a layup. He gets it. All right, Lowry there with the ball. Pass it to Nurkic. To Isaiah Collier. Collier there to Keontae. He does have Neesmith that's on him, though. They blow the whistle. I don't know what for, though. I think they call the whistle on Marketing. What happens here? Yeah, I don't know what's happened here. Looks like it's going to be side out. Is Lowry going into the line? All right, we got Filipowski. It is side out. Ace Bailey with a 3 now. Oh, no, it's... Ball goes to Flip. Flip there to Keontae. Keontae there. Ball goes out. It's still going to be Jazz. Ball goes out on Siakam. Are they going to challenge this one now? We got 6 seconds on the shot clock, though. Still Jazz ball. Keontae George with a midi. Oh, yes, and Keontae hits the midi. Jazz go up to 15. They're up by 15. TJ McConnell has the ball. Ace Bailey is guarding TJ McConnell right now. Flip is on him, though. Out to Neesmith with an open 3. Neesmith misses. That's nice. Oh, and I think it's a foul. I think they're calling a foul on Filipowski there. Oh, yep. Filipowski with the foul. We do have a comment there in the chat. You say, how long have I been? How long? No, that's not it. So Wondering Wizard says, how long have I been a Utah Jazz fan for? I would say I've been a Utah Jazz, like specifically just Utah Jazz fan, like watching them is probably over the past 5 years. So ever since like COVID. But like I've always been an NBA fan. Watched them in and out over the years. I'm a bit old, so I remember how it was in the 90s with the Mailman and obviously John Stockton. Um, a little bit of the Darren Williams time and Carlos Boozer time. But when I lived in the UK, it was always hard for me to kind of watch NBA games. But when YouTube like really first came about, that's when like I really got back into basketball and kind of keeping up with it on a regular basis. And that was like 2010s, like maybe like 2012. All right. We got, I think that's Robinson Earl there with the ball. He's back into the game. And Siakam, he's got Lowry there that's on him. Good defense there by the Jazz. It's a miss by the Pacers. We got Keontae George. We got 60 seconds to go. Keontae George there trying to go for the three on that one. I felt he probably should have drive on that one. Let's just maintain this lead. Siakam going for the monster dunk and misses. I mean, Siakam's probably going to go to the line. Yeah, he's going to go to the line. Was that a foul on? Was that Collier with the block? I need to rewind that. Didn't look like Collier. All right, Siakam about to shoot to two. He gets his first one. I mean, he'll probably get a second one, but and then Siakam shoots his second, and he makes that one. All right, Keontae George now. Got some pretty good defense there by Robinson Earl? I don't know who this other guy is, the number 3. Keontae George, they're getting to the line. Isaiah Collier with an open three. Oh, no, but Jazz get the ball? No. Oh, no, we don't. Oh, I think it is Jazz ball. I think it's going to be Jazz ball. Oh, yeah, so it's going to be Jazz ball right now. You got a comment in the chat. Feel that watching from Finland. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, like, see, that's one thing that I'm hoping with the NBA expansion into Europe that like watching it will be a lot more accessible. Like if I ever move back to the UK, there's really only one channel that has all of the that shows some of the NBA games. But like League Pass is, that's the best thing ever. I'm watching the game right now on League Pass. So but Keontae George coming out the game. Supposedly he's frustrated. I don't know what for. He hasn't been bad into the game. He's got to calm down. Like, bro, we're up by 12. Like, you're not shining like how you've done in previous games, but calm down. Like, don't be a baby about it. Like, we're winning. You're doing well for the team, Keontae George. Pacers shoot. Now they make their second free throw. The Jazz are up by 11. We got 14 seconds to go. No. Guys, we got to maintain at least a 10-point lead. Like, I do not want to. I want to go into halftime and say, hey, we're up by 11, 12. All right, we got 10 seconds to go, basically. Jazz ball right now. You know we're going to try to get this to like 13. Isaiah Collier. It's a three by Filipowski. Oh, and the Jazz tip it in. The Jazz tip it in. And Ace Bailey gets the tip in. Oh, no, I got to give some cheering for that one. I've got to give some cheering for that one. Ace Bailey gets the tip in for that to give the Jazz the lead to 13. This is what I said I did a YouTube short yesterday talking about the game against Minnesota, and his rebounding, I think, for me, is really good. Like, that is what we need. Wow. Jazz are up 70-57. Like, I mean, I think it really comes down to the Pacers are not really playing really good defense, but they're talking to Filipowski now. I just want to hear what he's going to say. Like, so Filipowski is talking about how it's a team game and how that's what, that the players are doing better compared to what they were doing last season, to be supportive. And I really like that. I really like that. And supposedly, not even looking at the box scores, Kyle Filipowski has the best plus minus that I'll be going into in a second. But before I do that, I just need to change my camera battery. I see it's flashing red on me. Give me 1 sec and I'll do that. Okay. All right. So battery is all full again, and we should be good for the rest of the game. We do got some comments here. So Wondering Wizard says Finland's run in the Euros really blew up basketball. Yeah. Listen, I watched like Eurobasket. It's the first time I watched Eurobasket, and like I really enjoyed it. Like, it reminded me a lot of the NBA, and it's one of the reasons why I wish like the NBA Cup actually invited a lot of other kind of European teams, because I do think that there's a lot of similarities. Like in preseason, I also watched the Pelicans play against the Australian team, and you could just see the growth of basketball. Like, I really enjoy it, but I think it's really up to the NBA and what they want to do there, and how it's going to grow and how fast it grows. I mean, you and I both know that football, as in like soccer, football kind of reigns supreme over there. But I think the more foreign and European players that you see, that end up being good enough to play in the NBA, the more the game is going to grow. You being from Finland, there was a guy that played for Finland that I think he might get drafted this coming year, the 2026 draft. What's his name? I think his first name is Yuri Murinin. Murnin, I know is his last name, and Murnin, I really liked him, man. Like he he was good, could shoot, super athletic. I saw him dunk. He jumped from outside the key. It was a good 10 feet and just slammed home this dunk in Eurobasket. And I was like, boy, I'd love to see them Utah kind of draft him. He's got Lowry's height. That's another 7-foot guy. I don't know how like his three. Yeah, Mika Murinin. Yeah, he's good. He is good. I don't know where he kind of stacks up. I think either he's playing in college in the US now, or he's going to play in college next year. So it's going to be really interesting. But if I was the Jazz, I would try to get him beyond a shadow of a doubt. Like he's got great size. I think he can play. Like the fact that he's already got such experience at a high level playing at Eurobasket tells me that like you go take a chance on that guy. I'd take a chance over him any day. Okay. Now that we're on a break, let's look at things in detail. So we're going to be fair and we're going to start with the Pacers and how they're playing. So we gotta be honest, like they are playing pretty bad. Not that bad. I mean, they've only got like let's see, Siakam's got a -3 plus minus. Robinson Earl's got a -5 plus minus. Tony Bradley's got a -3. Nemhart's there been pretty good. He's at a 0 now. He's at a flat 0. I haven't heard too much of him, but he's got 12 points in his 13 minutes, 2 rebounds, 1 assist as well. 3 personal fouls. Aaron Neesmith there with a -5 plus minus. And then Isaiah Jackson, I think I noticed him, but I might have confused him with Robinson Earl there. He's played 10 minutes. He's got 4 points, 6 rebounds there. And TJ McConnell, TJ McConnell's been all right, but that -15 plus minus, but that just shows you who he's going up against. And that's for the most part been Isaiah Collier, who's kind of owned him all game. He struggled to kind of deal with Zay throughout this game. Then for the Jazz, they got 4 players in the starting 5 that are got the positive plus minus. Lowry there has a +1 plus minus. He's got 15 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. The biggest thing that I think is incredible is this. We got this is our bench. I need to bring it to the point where you could see it here. Our bench: Kyle Filipowski, Cody Williams, Bryce Sensabaugh, Isaiah Collier, and even Walter Clayton. Our bench guys are owning it. Like, holy shit. Whoa. That is that's not what I expected. And no wonder why Keontae George has been pretty frustrated. 15 minutes, 2 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. Like, yeah, the points wise, he hasn't been there, but I think his overall gameplay like hasn't been that bad at all. Oh well, I mean, he's 1 of 6 of the field, but like he's doing all the right things. Keontae George is what I would say. But I get it why the frustration, because out of all the starters, he's got the worst plus minus with -5. But the bench, wow, Kyle Filipowski there with the best plus minus at +16. We heard that on the broadcast. 9 points in 12 minutes. He's got 6 rebounds, 1 assist. He's 50% from the field and 50% from 3 and 100% from his free throws. Then you got Cody. Cody's just been playing some good defense overall. Like I have to say that. Like this looks like a Cody Williams type of game. You know, like he's doing all the right things, but yeah, like non-existent when it comes to the statistical stuff. But the defense side, this is where he's kind of locked up TJ McConnell. There was a few times where he marked TJ McConnell on the play and really managed to kind of stifle them there. So I see that with Cody. I saw the three that Cody tried to make and he missed that. And then the layup he tried to make, but that was blocked by Aaron Neesmith there. And then Bryce. Bryce had a pretty good game so far. But I can't talk about him too much until he gets to 10 minutes. So we got to have a better sample size. Isaiah Collier has been pretty good. 5 points in 13 minutes. He's got 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Whoa. I mean, this is why I liked Isaiah Collier. Like, he doesn't, when it comes to the creative side, like, that's him all day. He has more assist than points. That's great. He's 50% from the field. He only take 1 3, but you can understand that. And then he's 75% from his free throws. And then Walter Clayton there, he's only played 6 minutes, so I can't talk about him that much. But for what I saw in the game, like, he played pretty well. He made a couple like mistakes, but he always did well to kind of make up for his mistakes. And again, he's got a +9 ±. So overall, what we could take away from the first half is, the starters are doing really well. Lowry there with his 15 points, Ace with 17 in 14 minutes. Ace is going to wind up with 35. Just putting it out there. So like, he's doing well, and Yusuf Nurkic there, like, he's doing way better than like how we normally Nurkic would either be on like 0 or 2. Then Keontae George, he's going to improve, but Keontae George hasn't been that bad. But the guys that you really want to kind of talk about and kind of give the love to is Filipowski there, 9 points coming up off the bench. Bryce, 5 points coming up off the bench. Isaiah Collier, 5 points coming off the bench, but he's got 6 assists, 6 rebounds. So you got assists and rebounds. You got your highest assist makers is on the bench, and your second highest rebounder is coming up off the bench in Kyle Filipowski. That's really good. That is incredible. I really love that. Okay, so Wondering Wizard says, oh, hold on, Mika Mirinen went to Serbia. No, I want to see this guy in the NBA. Oh, I didn't realize he went to Serbia, but I mean, I get it. I think he's better than college basketball, man. Like, he's an athlete and he can play. Oh, LaMelo Ball type of situation. So he's going to play there for 1 year and then okay, all right. I hope, as long as he's in the draft. If he's in the draft, because the closer we get to the draft, that's when, like, I'll still do the live streams, but then I'll also be doing like NBA draft boards and really watching a lot of video on the guys that are projected to be in the draft. I haven't looked at it in any detail to see if he's on the draft boards, but if you're saying that it's a kind of LaMelo Ball type of situation, then I know exactly what that is. So yeah. Yep, Ace Bailey there with 17 points in the first half. He's going to wind up with a ton of points. For me, I think he's going to wind up with at least 30. If he's not on 30 by the end of the game, I'd be surprised. Or close to 30, I'd be really surprised. Isaiah Collier had a rough start, but wow, the last 2 games have been great for him. Yeah, and I think maybe that was just kind of getting used to the pace of the game as well. But like, he's been really good, Isaiah Collier. I would be making an argument for him to start, but I think Keontae George has been just that good that you have to give it to Keontae, and I think that just the shooting weakness that's going to be an issue. But like, Isaiah's like, I know that if anything happens, Isaiah could come in, step in, and come in and do a job really well. So I'm really happy about that. So yeah, that's about it. So I mean, I've gone through a lot, and I think the game is going to be coming back on in a bit. But yeah, That's it for my first half thoughts. Let me go fill up my water before the game starts. All right. So I won't take a proper break, but they're just showing highlights of the game. Ace Bailey right there, putting some good plays. Oh, they're talking about Isaiah Collier as well. Yeah, that the creativity we have with Isaiah Collier, I think helps us out a lot. Yeah. Yeah, no, this is a good game so far for the Jazz. You know, you could see things starting to kind of flesh out. Um, you know, looking at everything. You know, this is probably close to our kind of like rotation that we want. All right. Game is started now. I'm gonna go back to sharing this one. I just like I like this one better. There's just too much stuff going on there with the ESPN page. All right. So the Jazz right now are up by 11. Couple of buckets there by the Pacers. One for the Jazz. Keontae George in the game along with Lowry. Lowry there with a midi. He drains the mid range. Jazz up 74-61. Up by 13. Siakam there with a foul. Should have been. Yeah, I thought maybe they would have called a whistle on that, called a charge. But Keontae George there to Nurkic. Ace Bailey now has the ball. Ace Bailey with a three. Oh, wow. Wow. Wow, wow. Ace Bailey drains the three. Puts the Jazz up 77-63. I think Ace Bailey has only missed 1 3. If I don't think he's missed any. What does ESPN say about Ace Bailey with the threes? No, he's missed 2 threes. He's 4 out of 6. 66% from three, Ace Bailey. Utah Jazz fans, we got a player, people. We have a player. We got a player. We got a player. Play on, player. Okay. Side out. Ball comes in. Nemhard has the ball now. See, Mihailuk is on him, though. And ball goes off Nemhard, and it's going to be Jazz ball again. Jazz are up now by 14. Let's cause more punishment on the Pacers, is what I say. Oh, looks like it's a foul on the Pacers. They try to take out Keontae George in that one. Nemhart there doing some stupidness. All right, Lowry's going to go to the line to shoot the one for the foul on Keontae. Jazz up by 15 right now, people. It smells like a win. All right, Keontae has the ball now. Nembhard is on him. Both Nembhard and Keontae are both on 4 fouls each. And it's another 3 by Lauri Markkanen. Nembhard with the ball to Nesmith with a 3. Oh, Nesmith hits the 3. You know what that means. I gotta call it. We gotta be sure a level of equality here. All right, Keontae has the ball now. Nembhard is on him though. He passes it to Nurkic. Nurkic there. Bradley is on him though. Ace Bailey with a 3. Ace Bailey misses on that one. You can just tell he rushed into that shot. I didn't like that one. Siakam there passes it to Nesmith. Back to Siakam. Siakam there gets fouled by Nurkic, and he's going to get sent to the line. That does make sense. So Siakam's going to go to the line to shoot too. Oh, it looks like we got a timeout. Wow. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be a comfortable win, but you never know. Let's get to the end at the very least before we start calling anything there. Apologies for that. Okay. So far, stats. Well, hold on. Let me refresh this so I can get at least the latest. Okay. So still, the Jazz are pretty good on the field goal percentage. They are 50% from the field, 42% from 3. Yeah, like this is why we're going to win the game, because Pacers are at 26% from 3. That was us the last, like all throughout this season. We were 22 and 26 and 28 and 33. And now we've got a sensible number here in 42, which is at an above average level, probably like at a very good level to be shooting threes. So I like that. We're getting to the free throw line more as well. 14 out of 16 for free throws. Only 5 free throws for the Pacers. Like they should be driving to the basket, but they're not trying to. Like, I don't know what their tactics are. You would think that because we haven't got Walker Kessler, that you would drive to the basket every time. But who am I? I'm just a typical NBA fan, I guess. So I didn't realize it, but we got the Atlanta Hawks on Thursday at 6:30. Ice Tray. It's going to be Ice Tray versus Keontae George / Walter Clayton Jr. / Isaiah Collier. I will take that any day, and we will light him up. Svi Mykhailiuk to Ace Bailey with an open 3. Svi Mykhailiuk with the rebound. Nice one there, Svi. That's why we need Svi, for the hard work, for the defense. Svi Mykhailiuk there with a floater. Nice one there, Svi, keeping that lead up. Jazz are up by 17 right now. All right, Keontae George is on Pascal Siakam to Bradley. Oh, great play there by the Pacers to get that floater there by Bradley. All right, we got Svi Mykhailiuk bringing the ball up. Oh, that's a foul. That should be a foul. It's a push on Nurkic. They don't call it, and the Pacers get the ball. And Nembhard has the ball now. We got Keontae George. And they blow the who've they blown the whistle on? I think they blowed it on. We got the light skinned assassin that's on the bench, Tyrese Halliburton. He's going to be out for the season, but obviously here to support his fellow NBA teammates or Pacer teammates. All right, Jazz are only up by 13 right now. After losing possession there, we have to maintain this lead. 13 is not a lot. All right, Jazz with the ball now. Ace Bailey has it. Pass it to Lowry. Lowry with a three. Oh wow, Lowry drains a three. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Jazz up by 16 right now. Siakam with the ball. Siakam there outside. Hey, Isaiah, you got him mark. Do not let him shoot a three. Neesmith there with a layup. Misses it. Oh, that's goal. That looks like goaltending on that one. But that's fine. That's fine. Nurkic gets the rebound, and Isaiah brings the ball up. Isaiah with a three. Isaiah Collier shoots a three. Isaiah Collier, one of the worst three-point shooters in this team, drains a three on that one. And the Jazz are up by 19. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. This is nice. And Pacers call a timeout. Yep. Isaiah Collier out there shooting threes. That means, well, hold on. Let's see. What do things look like now? Hopefully Google's thing is working properly. That means Isaiah Collier is on 8 points right now. Wasn't he more than 8 points? No. And it's messed up on me again. You know what? No, I gotta look at ESPN. Okay. So Isaiah's on 8 points in his 14 minutes, and he still has 6 assists, 4 rebounds. But look at him, 50% from 3. Look at him. Okay. So Isaiah Collier can shoot. Maybe not the best shooter that we have, but at least we know he can shoot. And he can shoot open threes. Like, that's really what we wanted. So he's on 14 minutes. Walter Clayton there still on 6. I expect to see Walt back. Well, we're in the third quarter. I expect to see Walt back in the fourth quarter for sure. Normally, Will Hardy's been giving him about 16 minutes a game, which makes sense. Ace Bailey there on 20 points right now in his 18 minutes. Lowry's on 26. And then on the Pacer side, Siakam there, he's got 18. Nembhard there with 18. Yep, like Jazz are performing like pretty well. I mean, yeah, I think the only thing we have to watch out for is the personal foul side. Keontae George here he's got 5 personal fouls. And maybe that's the reason why Will Hardy's keeping like not really playing Walter Clayton like that, just in case Keontae George gets fouled out of this game. Because I think what Nembhard's on 4. So the game is back now, and Larry Markkinen just shot the foul shot there. Puts the Jazz up another 1. So now it's back now. I'm going to go back to sharing Google, and then we can take it from there. Jazz are up by 20. At least for my TV, it's 70-90. Pacers there get the layup on that one. Nurkic gets the rebound, and Isaiah Collier drives on Nembhard. Isaiah Collier there with all the speed and strength passes it to Nurkic. Nurkic there to Ace Bailey. Ace Bailey with the ball. Ace Bailey, no. To Nurkic, gets the rebound. Isaiah Collier drives to the basket. Oh, and the speed demon in Isaiah Collier gets another bucket, gets the 2. Stop the 3, Isaiah. Nembhard's with the ball now. Screen set for Nembhard. You know what that means. Midi by Nembhard. Nembhard drills the midi. Jazz up by 18. You got 6 minutes to go. Nurkic tries to pass, but it gets intercepted. Nesmith, Siakam with a floater. Oh, no. And I don't know who that is, but Pacers just got a bucket. That is what, number 27? Who's number 27 for the Pacers? Or maybe that's 22. Maybe that's Isaiah Jackson. Jarris Walker with a 3. Misses. Bryce Sensabaugh in the game. Good to see you, Bryce, again. Get him to a good amount. Bryce Sensabaugh with a 3. He misses. That isn't good. Can we drive to the basket, people? All right. Jazz up by 19 right now. Jarris Walker there drives to the basket. He gets fouled. I think he's going to get sent to the line for that last play. Bryce Sensabaugh with a 3. Okay. Pacers make their first free throw. But Svi Mykhailiuk goes out the game. He's gonna get some rest. I think that might be Cody that's in. Yeah, Cody Williams is in the game. He comes in for Svi Mykhailiuk. And it's gonna be Bryce, Nurkic, Isaiah, Ace, and Cody. And Isaiah trying to set things up now for Bryce. Bryce with a nice floater in this game gets the Jazz to 97. I know Google is way ahead of me right now. Jarris Walker there with the layup. And we got Bryce Sensabaugh with a 3. Nice one there. Bryce Sensabaugh puts the Jazz up 100-78. It's another assist by Isaiah Collier. I mean, Zay is just draining the assists. Man, I am loving it. Jazz up by 22 right now. We got 4.5 minutes to go. I'm loving this game so far, man. I'm loving this game. Okay. Jazz are up by 22. Filipowski is having an incredible game coming up off the bench. Isaiah Collier is just getting assists like no one's business. Isaiah Collier's on how many assists now? 8 assists. Like he's close to a double-double now, Isaiah Collier. 17 minutes, 10 points, 8 assists. He's probably going to wind up with a double-double. Probably 12 points. 12 points, 10 assists, 4 rebounds. Bryce Sensabaugh getting into the game now. He's got 13 points, 4 rebounds in his 10 minutes. Bryce is 5 and 9 from 3. That's really good. That is damn good. More than 50% from 3. Now, I know that's not going to be a regular thing, but I mean, if he can just get to like 38, 40% from 3, I guess similar to what he was getting last year. He was 44% from 3 last year. And like if he can maintain anywhere near close to that, that would be great. Oh, so that number 22 is Isaiah Jackson, and he does get a dunk there at the moment. So he puts the Jazz up by 20. Oh, wow, that's a wonderful pass. Was that by Isaiah Collier there? Oh, that was by Kyle Filipowski. Oh, wow. The Jazz are looking very saucy right now. Very, very saucy. That is a great pass. When you have Kyle Filipowski and Isaiah Collier there, it's too much creativity. Too much. Jazz have 28 assists tonight, and we're still got 4 minutes left in the third quarter, and then the whole of the fourth quarter. All right, we got a comment in the chat. Siakam is going to go to the line to shoot 2. John Harris says, "Welcome back, John Harris. Collier getting on. I'm going to put it up. Collier getting healthy is huge for the Utah. Yep, completely agree. Like he gives us a different way of playing. His speed and his strength, you could see it in this game that like it really started to cause problems where they was like, yeah, we do not want him to drive. He gives us just another way of playing, and I like it. Really like it. John Harris also goes on to say it's good to see Cody earn some more minutes. Yep, because I know. I mean, I always knew this season was going to be kind of harsh for Cody. I did think he was going to get a little bit more minutes than what he's been getting. I thought he got like average 20 minutes last season, and I thought that would probably drop to about 14 this season. And I thought that the amount of games that he would play would also reduce. So he averaged about, I think it's about 40 games last season. I always felt that that was going to drop to about 30 and his minutes would drop to about 14, but it looks like he's going to be on a little bit less than that. And the Jazz lose the ball. It's a steal from Jarris Walker. But yeah, things are filling out for the Jazz. Even though that we lost Walker Kessler, and I want to say, John Harris, think about this, right? If we had Walker Kessler with Isaiah Collier and Filipowski and Cody Williams and everything that all the good things that we're seeing, but with Walker Kessler there, what is it that we could have done? Like, I genuinely think that we could have surprised a lot of people. Maybe not in terms of getting to the playoffs or even in the play-in, but I definitely think that we would have put the NBA on notice that we are a lot better than what a lot of people think. And that's what I've loved from this game so far, because I'm seeing it. I'm seeing us be a team that is way better than what a lot of people think. And it's great. So back to the kind of gameplay there. Lowry there with a layup, putting the Jazz back up to that 20 lead. And we got 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Siakam there with the ball now. Cody there marking Jarris Walker, who has the ball now. Screen set by Siakam. It's a miss with a dunk there. Pass comes in by Cody. Filipowski there with the layup and flip. Gets some easy points that he hasn't had a lot of opportunities to score. He's been busy out here doing all the hard work and rebounding and defending and creating chances for other people to go out there and actually be a bucket getter. How many points does Filipowski have? Filipowski's on 9 points. Now 9 points, 1 assist, and 6 rebounds. I thought he would have more assists than that. No, you know what? I need to check ESPN because sometimes Google is a bit all over the place. So no, Kyle Filipowski has 11 points, 6 rebounds. He's got 3 assists. Yeah, that makes more sense. Oh, easy bucket there for Cody Williams as I was in the middle of talking, and that's another assist by for Kyle Filipowski there. The Jazz there have a total of 29 assists so far. And to put it in perspective, they had 30 against Minnesota. They are a creative engine right now. All right, Nesmith, he takes his first free throw and he drills it. Nesmith there shoots his second one. They're on 86 right now. All right, Jazz with the ball. Collier has it now. Collier getting a real good extended run. All right, Collier there to Filipowski. Filipowski there goes round. Filipowski there. Oh, he gets blocked though. He gets blocked. He's going to go to the line though. Filipowski there just not being able to kind of get over Jarris Walker enough and Isaiah Jackson. All right, Flipper's at the line. He's about to shoot 2 with just under 2 minutes left in the game. He shoots. Yes. And that one rolls in. Oh, I gotta give some cheering for that though. Send some positive vibes towards Filipowski. Oh, we got another comment in the chat. Scroll up a bit. Can't see the score on my screen. Oh, okay. No problem. I will do that right now. Okay. It is 110 to 86 right now in favor of the Utah Jazz. It is Pacers ball, though. Other side, though. Nesmith, they're going for a monster dunk. He misses, and it's going to be Jazz ball there. Jazz possession, and we basically got a minute and a half to go. Lowry Marketing with the inbound pass to, I think that's Isaiah Collier. Yes, it is. Isaiah Collier there. Out to Bryce. Bryce there passing it back to Isaiah. Isaiah there to Bryce with a 3. No. And Jay Huff back in the game, and he gets the rebound. And Jarris Walker there trying to go for the midi. But a good foul on Cody Williams, and he's going to send Jarris Walker to the line. I actually really like Jarris Walker a lot. He's someone that I always felt that maybe the Jazz could have drafted in that. I think it's a 2023 draft, the one that we got Taylor Hendrickson. Jarris Walker is a very good player. Good height, physical, defensive guy. He makes his first one, though. Jazz are up by 23. Will Hardy talking on the sidelines to Isaiah Collier there. All right. Walker shoots his second and drills it. All right. Isaiah Collier, he's got Nembhard that's on him. Isaiah. He passes it to Lowry, who passes it to Flip. Oh, Flip gets fouled. Oh, that looks a little bit rough on Kyle Filipowski there on that one. Oh, Filipowski. Oh, that's a nasty one by Jay Huff. And he kind of lands awkwardly on his. Yeah, that it looks like a pull because he holds onto him slightly just for like a second. That's definitely a pull, or at least a hold in the air. Shout out to the 6 people that's watching the stream. Really appreciate it. If you do like the content and you do love watch alongs, I do them constantly, and I'll be here again on Thursday. So please do like and subscribe to the channel. It does help to support the channel out. Oh, nice one. So Filipowski is going to go to the line to shoot 2. Jay Huff is going to be slapped with a flagrant foul 1, and the Jazz are going to maintain possession after that. Yeah, I think this game looks like it's over. But like, I don't mind this. Like, you could only beat what's in front of you. And I do rate the Pacers team. Like Jay Huff, I think, is a great addition for them. And yes, they've got lots of injuries out. Like Obi Toppin is also out as well. And Pascal Siakam has just come back along with McConnell and Nesmith. So it's going to take them a while to really get going. But you just got to beat what's out there in front of you. So Filipowski hits his first one, and he's about to shoot his second. He shoots, and he misses his second one. That isn't good. That is not good at all. But it's fine. Like, I think we've got a nice commanding lead that it would take levels of buffoonery in order for the Jazz to mess this up. Oh, great lob pass there by Isaiah Collier, trying to set up Lowry there for a lob dunk. And Lowry's going to, I think Lowry got fouled in the air, and he's going to go for a foul. That's a foul. That's a foul. That's a foul by Shepherd. Lowry shoots his first free throw and he drains it. Celebrations, people. I got to put some more cheer in here. My Utah Jazz have done very well. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, we got to support. Lowry misses his second free throw, though. That was a little disappointing, but hey, we are up by a considerable amount. It's an Indiana miss. Ball gets stuck. Ball literally is stuck on the shot clock. That is crazy. So Isaiah Collier uses the stick to remove the ball, and he actually scores it from the other side. This is great. This is great. Look at this. And all the crowd cheers. I love it. Shout out to Isaiah Collier for that. Like, you know what? Isaiah, you deserve some cheering for that one. It's just one of those games. I like that one. That was pretty cool. So we got a comment in the chat. John Harris says, finding players like Flip. Finding players like Flip in the second round definitely speeds up the rebuild. Oh, yeah, beyond the shadow of a doubt. Beyond the shadow of a doubt. Like, where would we be without Kyle? Like, Kyle Filipowski, for me, made that draft like a good draft. And supposedly that was a weak draft. And I personally think the Jazz have done pretty well with it. Like, we don't know what Cody Williams is going to turn into, but Kyle Filipowski, for me, I truly do believe that Flip is going to be at the Jazz for as long as he wants. As long as he's happy at the Jazz, I could see Kyle Filipowski being at the Jazz for a long time. I really do. The only thing I want to see is that, Cody Williams, if he could start showing a little bit more of, is he worth being a seventh round pick? That would be great. And I'm assuming that haha is because of the Collier bucket. But even though that bucket didn't count, he did get a bucket there near the end. And the Jazz are up. Oof, Jazz are up by 23. And we're going into the fourth. And when you look at how everything is gone, the Jazz have won every single quarter. First, second, and third. Like, we haven't done that all season. And I mean, look at the Pacers record, that 1-9, like that says it all on like what's really going on in this game. But like I said, you have to just beat what's in front of you. So the game is on a break now. Shout out to the 6 people that are watching this. I haven't had 6 people watch a Jazz game in a long time. And maybe they're watching because we're winning the game. But, you can't just watch when we're winning. You got to watch. Sometimes you got to watch when we're losing as well. But looking at how things are right now, first of all, let's look at the Pacers side. Let's see what's going on with them. I kind of feel sorry for the Pacers. Like, they're down by 23, and we're going into the fourth quarter whereby the Jazz have scored over 30 points every single quarter. Every single quarter we've scored over 30 points. So you got Siakam there as the biggest threat for them. He's at 20 points. Then you got Andrew Nembhard there. He's at 20. Isaiah Jackson's at 10. And TJ McConnell's at 12. But we haven't seen TJ McConnell in a while. And then you got Monte Morris, who they recently signed. Instead of, was it the slam dunk contest winner, Mac McClung. See, I'd have loved to see Mac McClung, man. I'm not going to lie. Like I saw some of his G League games a couple years ago, and like you could tell he can play. And I saw some of the highlights that he was playing with the Pacers. Yeah, that's a bit of a shame. You thought they would have had him there. He would have put buckets in seats, or he would have put people in seats with the amount of buckets that he would have gotten. And then every now and again, you go up and tell him, "Hey, one of those slam dunks, like you do one of those in a game, get people cheering." Nevertheless, game is back, and it's Jazz ball right now. So few changes. Walter Clayton is on the court now, along with Ace Bailey is back. He definitely needs to get 30 points. Walter Clayton with a 3. Oh wow! Walter Clayton says this ain't gonna be the Ace Bailey show, and Walter Clayton gets a 3. Well, I think Walter Clayton was only on like 6 points at the beginning from the last time I even talked about him. No, he was on 2. Now he's on 5 in his 6 minutes. Nice one there for Walter Clayton. All right, Nembhard's at the line. He shoots his first one, and he drains it. All right, Jazz ball. Still going to be Jazz ball. Ball goes out. Some good defense there by Robinson Earl on Ace Bailey. And Walter Clayton Jr. is about to go with the inbound pass. And he passes it to Filipowski. Filipowski there to Ace Bailey. Ace Bailey, he's got Robinson Earlis on him. A little bit too much there. Pass it to Filipowski. Filipowski there with a layup. Oh, and he gets fouled. And he's going to go to the line. Nice spin move there by Kyle Filipowski. As every game that goes in, I'm starting to see Filipowski's offensive game start to come out. Like, I know Will Hardy said that he's there to do a job and he has a role there for the team, but I'm starting to see more and more of his offensive game as every game that goes past. Filipowski there at 6.9 points per game so far this season. It's a bit low, but that's going to improve as he starts to kind of get up to speed. Obviously, we know that his training camp, like he had an injury along with Isaiah Collier, and that stifled a lot of development there and start of the season. All right, Nembhard with the ball now. Oh, they call a foul. I think it's a foul on the Pacers. Foul on Bradley. And it's going to be Jazz ball again. Kevin Love not playing. Not surprised that Kevin Love isn't playing today. He played a lot in the last game. And obviously playing a back-to-back is it's probably not the one that you want. All right, Ace Bailey with the ball. Ace Bailey with a long two. That goes in and out. And then we got Nesmith with the ball now. Pass it to Nembhard. Nembhard with a three. Oh, Nembhard gets a three. So you know what that means. They got to give a little chance to Nembhard there on that one. Good three. All right, Kyle Filipowski with the ball now. It's a foul now. They call a foul on the Jazz. What, on Lowry? It's not a foul. It's not a foul. All right. Siakam's back into the game. Filipowski fouls him on that play, but Siakam's going to go to the line. I mean, you probably don't want to foul Siakam on that one, but I think it's a good foul there. At least he doesn't get the and one. And at the very least, he only makes two instead of three. All right. So Siakam there with the ball now, shoots for his free throw, makes the first one. And he'll probably make the second one, at least according to Google. And he shoots for his second one, drills that one. All right, we got 10 minutes to go left in this game. Even though the Jazz are up, up by 20. There's a few little sloppy turnovers coming up here and there. Pacers are playing some pretty good defense right now. Walter Clayton with a three, but it's a foul, and he's going to go to the line to shoot three. That's a really good foul there by Walter Clayton to get. Yeah, Pacers injuries are not going to stop. I just heard that Obi Toppins is not going to be back until like February. So they really aren't, like, they're not going to be anywhere near close to 100% until February. Walter Clayton making his first free throw puts the Jazz up to 22. Walter Clayton makes his second one. Jazz are up by 23. And Walter Clayton makes it third. That's as good as a three-pointer. So I'm going to give him some cheering for that one. Walter Clayton Jr. All right, Bradley with the ball now to Neesmith. Ace Bailey is on him, though. Nembhard has the ball now to Bradley. Oh, that's a bad foul. That's a bad foul on Ace. But Neesmith did pretty well to get past Ace. He gets the dunk, draws the foul by Ace Bailey, and he's going to go to the line to shoot one. Just a half a second too quick. Neesmith there on Ace Bailey. And Neesmith goes to shoot for that extra one, and he drains it. All right. Jazz are only up by 21 right now. We do have 9.5 minutes to go, basically. All right. I think that's Keontae George is back into the game. Yes, it is. It's a major key alert, and Key is in the game. He's got 5 fouls, and he's going to go to the line, Keontae George. Good for getting a foul on that one. Key's going to go to the line and shoot 2. We're going to need him to maintain this lead. This is what I want to see. Total and utter Jazz dominance. He shoots. Nice one there, Key. All right. Jazz back up to 22. And he makes the second one. Nice one, Key, on that one. All right, Nembhard with the ball now. Clayton playing some pretty good defense. Siakam there with an open 3. It's a miss. Nice. Nice miss. Jazz don't manage to get the ball back. Neesmith there with a 3. We got to get back on defense, guys. You have to get back on defense. Lead then reduced back to 20. I think Keontae George should have gotten back on that one. Keontae George there with a 3. And it's another turnover by the Jazz. The Jazz being really silly right now. That's like it's 8 minutes. Like a team could score 20 points in 8 minutes. Robinson Earl there with a layup. And it's a blocking foul on Clayton, and they're going to get sent to the line. Like, guys there, like, please, no silliness. I did say I thought we would win by 12, but, like, I don't really mean that. I mean, I'd like us to win by 20, which is the lead that we've kind of had maintaining for quite the longest. Robinson Earl hits the first free throw, putting the Jazz lead down to 19, and he makes his second one, and now it's down to 18. All right, it's Jazz ball now. Svi Mihailuk is in the game. Definitely needs some of that defense from Svi. And then Keontae George there, getting over the halfway line. Good defense there by Neesmith. Nurkic has the ball now, looking for somebody to pass it to. Nurkic there to Walter Clayton. Clayton there. Clayton there with a mid. No, he doesn't. Nurkic there with a 3. Oh, nice. And that's a 3 that's come out of nowhere for Yusuf, for Svi Mihailuk, sorry. Literally tongue-tied right there on that one. Why are we leaving Nembhard open? All right. Jazz ball now. Jazz are up by 19. Nurkic there with the layup. He misses. And I think it's a foul on Nurkic. All right, Nurkic shoots his first free throw. He gets it. Lead now put back up to 20. That's what we want. Lowry comes back into the game. I think that's going to be needed. So the Jazz's schedule is we got the Hawks on Thursday, the Bulls on Sunday. We got Lakers next Tuesday at 8, and then OKC Friday in the NBA Cup, and then the Lakers again on Sunday, the 23rd. We got some tough games coming up. We're going to need this win. We're going to need this win because we got some toughies coming up. All right, Jazz Bowl now. Walter Clayton did have it, but he passed it to Keontae George. Keontae there to Nurkic. Nurkic there to Svi. Svi Mihailuk. Svi driving to the basket. Gets the layup. Nice one there for Svi. Keeping that Jazz pressure on. All right. Bradley with the ball now. Bradley there with a midi. No one is marking him. Everybody's just like, yeah, we're just gonna let Bradley just go out there and shoot. All right, Keontae George with the ball now. It's a timeout by the Jazz. And I know Will Hardy must be thinking, hey, we need to get these guys like getting back into the rhythm of things because they're not doing what like he needs them to do. Completely agree. Completely agree. But that's fine. Like I still think we're gonna win the game, but like I would just like a very dominant performance. Okay, I'll be right back. I just need to take a little bit of a break. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right, they're going over a few kind of plays of the game. One of the plays of the game is the Isaiah Collier stick thing. Oh, I love that. I love it. Oh my! They're even talking about it right now. Isaiah's ingenuity. All right, I think this is gonna be that's it for Isaiah in this game. I don't think he's gonna come back. He did play 21 minutes, which I think is pretty good. Oh, but like I'd love for him to get a double double. He's got 12 points and eight assists, which is the highest in our team, and is actually the highest so far across both teams. Isaiah Collier's 8 assists. He's been good. He's been very good, Isaiah Collier. All right, we got a 3 for Walter Clayton. Walter Clayton there with a hook. Keontae George there trying to go for a midi or for a layup, but that ball gets knocked out by Jarris Walker. All right, Lowry with a three. Oh, wow. Lowry with a three. You know what that means. All right. We got Jarris Walker with a three. Oh, he drains a three. Nice one for Jarris Walker on that one. No, sorry, that was Pascal Siakam for a three. So many bandanas I see right now. So many white bandanas. Walter Clayton there passing it over. Who else? Is that Cody Williams? No, that's Keontae George. They're talking a little bit about Lowry. Lowry's attempted 19 field goals and he's made 13 of them. Like, that is stupidly efficient. Wow. All right, Keontae George is at the line to shoot two. He puts the lead back up to 20. We got 5 minutes to go. That's what I want to see. But we still got to maintain that to the end because it ain't over. 117. Oh, Isaiah Collier is coming back in the game. Boy, I was wrong. Zay's coming back. Hopefully Zay can get a double-double in this. Walter Clayton's going to go to the bench. My guess is that he won't come back into the game. And Walter Clayton there, he's got his 12 minutes. You know, we could probably see who the ranking is. That Zay is number 2 in terms of point guards. Isaiah there. Missing on that one. Lost his man on that one because of the screen. But that's fine. And that was Monte Morris, the new pacer, just brought in after Mac McClung was waived. Keontae George with an open three. He misses. Josh Walker there gets the rebound. And then Monte Morris. And it's a turnover. That was a kind of silly turnover there by the Pacers. And it's going to be Jazz ball. All right. Isaiah with the ball. He's got Monte Morris on him. Isaiah there to Keontae George. To the corner to Svi Mihajlovic. Jazz get the rebound. And Nurkic having a really good game, Yusuf Nurkic. And Nurkic gets the layup. Shepard with a three. It's a miss. And I think they're going to call a foul on Lowry on that. Yeah, and I think Jay Huff is going to go to the line. He's probably going to make these. Jay Huff is a pretty good shooter. All right, Jay Huff. Oh, he misses the first one. Nice one. Jazz up 140 to 119. They're up by 21 with 4.5 minutes to go. Oh, supposedly they get free Chick-fil-A if Jay Huff misses the second one. And he misses, and the crowd erupts. Free Chick-fil-A for everyone. Where's my Chick-fil-A? No, we don't get any. What is Keontae George doing? No, dude. Can we just play sensible? Like, take care of the ball. All right, we got a comment in the chat. I'll check this out. London Wizard says, hoping for Isaiah double-double. Now marketing 40 points. Yeah, I'm hoping for Isaiah double-double as well. He's close. He's got 8 assists right now. He should be able to get 2 in 2 minutes to go. But we'll see. We'll see. You just never know how the game might go. Pacers get their second free throw, and the lead is reduced to 19 right now. They're picking Isaiah up full court now. That's Monte Morris there. Great physicality. Oh, Isaiah Collier, he's nice and physical. Keontae George now has the ball. Keontae George gets the midi on that one. The lead goes back up to 21. I don't think that counts as an assist on that one. Too many dribbles there. Jazz get the rebound on that attempted shot there by the Pacers. Keontae George has it now. Keontae George with a midi. No, in and out for him. And then Monte Morris has the ball now. Lowry's on him. Back to Jarris Walker. Monte Morris out to Jay Huff with a three. And nothing but air on that one. All right, full court pressure there coming from the Pacers, but I don't think they understand who they're dealing with because Isaiah Collier, you can't stop him with pressure. On a great look, I think that was by Nurkic there with an assist, finding Svi Mykhailiuk. Svi Mykhailiuk there with 17. He's more than 70% from the field today. Like he's had a good game. Svi Mykhailiuk. Ben Shepherd there with a layup on that one, reducing that Jazz lead to 21. Like I'm looking at this right now, and I can't believe the Jazz are going to score 150 points in this game with 2 minutes to go. All right, it's a steal there by the Pacers. Jarris Walker there, like a tank to line. Isaiah Jackson there, miss. And Jazz get the rebound, courtesy of Nurkic, pass it up to Isaiah Collier. Can Collier get the 2 assists? That's what I want. Like, let's get double Collier again. Because last season, he was just known for that. All right. Keontae George there with the ball now. Oh, wow. Keontae George there being really silly. It's a miss by the Pacers. Collier gets the ball back. Svi Mykhailiuk gets the layup, and he gets fouled, and he's going to go to the line. Jazz 146 to 123. I can't believe I'm saying these are getting ridiculous score lines now. This is crazy. Pacers just not really playing defense because 146. That's a lot. That's a lot. All right, game is on break right now. Let me just check the stats. I just want to see like what is Isaiah Collier on? I want to see. Is Isaiah Collier on 10 assists? Or am I bugging? He's on 10. He's got a double-double. Shout out to Isaiah Collier, who's on a double-double right now. He's got 12 points and 10 assists. The double-double machine, baby Russell Westbrook, is back. You heard me right. Baby Russell Westbrook is back, and he just got a double-double. He's got 12 points, 10 assists, and 6 rebounds. Filipowski there, he's got 16 points in his 18 minutes played, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. That's really good by Filipowski right there. That is crazy that Isaiah Collier just off the bench. Like I know he's played 25 minutes, which that should tell you something. That should tell you so, because he's basically got starter level minutes. But he just that he starts off the bench. Bryce Sensabaugh there. He's got 13 minutes. I thought Bryce Sensabaugh might get more, but I don't know. Maybe this is just Bryce's role to be like that kind of microwave scorer, your 3-point shooting specialist, but can come on and play some defense. And then if we need him to do more, he's capable of doing more. But we're just going to kind of rock with Keontae George there. But we'll see how the season goes. Keontae George there getting some more kind of numbers and stats. He's at 10 points with 27 minutes, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. Those are pretty good numbers. I will say that. All right, game looks like it's coming back now. Lowry. Yeah, so Lowry's got 35 points in this game. 35 points. Really good. I'm not sure if he's coming back into this game. We got 5 minutes left. Like, there's no way that the Jazz lose this game at this. No, sorry, we got 1 minute left. Yeah, he's not coming back into this game. Svi Mihalik said, I mean, we're going to go into player ratings at the end of this game anyway, to kind of look at things in more in depth. All right. Flip there to the outside to Cody. Cody not getting anywhere near that one. Shepherd to Walker. Walker there, trying to stand up Filipowski. It's a foul. Oh, and he gets it. He gets it. Wow. That's a good shot there by Jarace Walker there to get one over on Kyle Filipowski. He's going to go to the line there to shoot one. Can the Jazz get over 150? That's that's going to be the interesting one. Jazz up by 22 right now. Walker hits the free throw, and the Jazz are down by 21. Sorry, up by 21. Pacers are down by 21. Isaiah Collier there, breaking the press. Ben Shepherd, they're still on Isaiah. Bryce Sensabaugh, step back three. Oh, and Sensabaugh gets another three, and that's an assist. That's another assist for Isaiah Collier. Collier there to Walker to the other side. Oh, stolen. Ball gets stolen. And Collier gets the layup. And Isaiah gets some more points there. Jazz are over 120. Sorry, 150. It's 152 to 128 right now. These are great score lines right now. We got basically 25 seconds to go. Jazz ball. Isaiah Collier. I don't know if they're going to let the time run down. I think the Jazz could probably going to get one play out of this. No, I think they're going to let it run down. Shot clock violation. Yep. I think they're just going to let it run down. Oh, look, they're going to try. So, no, they're not. Bunch of weaselly. Look, good. Filipowski gets another rebound there. I'll take that. And the game is over, people. Jazz get the win 152 to 128. Keontae George gives his jersey to some kid on the sideline. Looks like a 12, 13-year-old. This is the second most amount of points the Jazz have had ever. They've had 3 other games where they've had more, where they scored 153, 1 and 2 at 154. Jazz playing 4 perfect quarters, as Thurl Bailey said. A lot of shirt swaps. Bradley's doing a SWAT shirt with Clayton. I don't know why there's probably a story behind that I don't know. Tyrese Halliburton's on the court talking to Oscar Shibwe, obviously former Pacers guy coming out of their G League. I think this is great. Oh, they're talking to Ace Bailey right now. I'll get to the chat in a sec, but they're talking to Lowry and Ace. Lowry's numbers are incredible. We're going to talk about that in a sec. This is that Lowry's talking about how he said Ace is a sponge. He always wants to learn and gets better game after game, which I think anybody that watches the Jazz games could see. Ace Bailey there on 20 points. He's a little over 50% from the field, 50% from three, 4 out of 8 from three. Nice one. Ace Bailey with a new high, career 20. All right. I don't think they're going to do any more talking right now, at least until we get to the press conference. Yeah, I don't think they're going to do any more talking right now. So let's get to the chat. Yep. Well, wondering was it finally we're not receiving blowout games. We actually get a win, and we get a strong win. We got our 4th highest scoring win ever, getting 153 points. 152 points, which I'll take that any day. Wonder Wizard also says really proud. No, that's not what I wanted to show. Really proud of Ace. Yep, he had a great game. And speaking of Ace, let's actually get started with player ratings. And because we were talking about Ace, let's focus on the Utah Jazz first. So Ace Bailey played 26 minutes. I thought he was going to play over 30 minutes, to be really honest. But again, it looks like they are really managing his time, managing like how many minutes he's played so far. And he's not playing more. Like he's like the maximum he played was the same amount as Isaiah Collier, which is still like kind of a bench player, like your kind of 6th, 7th guy. And I think that that's fine because when you think about the amount of minutes that he generally would play in college, still like we're still around that. Now, as time goes on, he will probably start to play 30 minutes, 35 minutes as the kind of more important games come into play. But he's had a great game, 20 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, only 1 turnover, which is good. What I really like is just the field goal percentage, 53% from the field, and he was 50% from 3, 4 out of 8. That doesn't get any better than that. And then he's 100% from his free throws as well. Just a really good all-round performance. He's got a +9, plus minus. It's exactly what you want out of a game from Ace Bailey. And you see the progression. And I assure you, like tomorrow, people are going to be talking about, oh, Ace Bailey had a great game. Ace Bailey, he's arrived now because he did. Like, and it was just such a good game. I think the first three pointers that he shot, like he made all 3 of them. Just a really good overall performance from Ace Bailey there. So for me, I'm going to give Ace Bailey, and when you think of I'm going to give him a solid 8. I I'm thinking about giving him more than an 8. But I think an 8's fair. I think an 8 is fair based on what everybody else is doing as well. I thought about maybe adding a little bit extra for the fact that like he's a rookie, but yeah, I think 20 points and 26 is really good. Keontae George, they're starting out the game pretty slow, Keontae George, and then in the fourth quarter, getting a little bit more points there. He had 10 points in his 27 minutes, 7 assists, 5 rebounds. The field goal percentage wasn't great, and obviously it wasn't a good 3-point percentage day for him. But overall, I liked his contribution for the game. Like he was there when we needed him, was a creative outlet when we needed him, and I like what he gave. But in terms of box score, wasn't great, -2 plus minus. So I'm going to give him a 7.5 there for Keontae George. Svi Mykhailiuk, he also had a good game, good defensive performance as well. He was there when we needed him. When I felt that the Jazz were kind of moving into territory where they're gonna like get silly, like he came in and kind of shored up things. And again, just having a really good performance. 20 points in 27 minutes. He gave the Jazz 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 block, and only 1 turnover. 80% from the field, and then 60% from 3 and 100% from the field. So for me, again, similar to Ace Bailey, and I'm going to give him a solid 8. Like I thought it was a good overall performance, and he had a +9 plus minus again, same as Ace Bailey. Yusuf Nurkic there playing 31 minutes. That's a lot of minutes for Yusuf Nurkic. Like I think that is because of Kevin Love being out. He definitely had to play a lot more minutes than I think the normal kind of 25, 26 for him. But he has 11 points. He's got 11 rebounds, 11, 11, 11. Oh, and the date 11-11 for Yusuf Nurkic. You know, if you play numbers, like that's a good one. Somebody out there play 11-11 because that's what Yusuf Nurkic got. He's got 4 assists, 50% from the field, which is good. Didn't shoot any threes, which is good. And then 83% from the field. Just because he had 11. I like the fact that he got a double-double. I'm going to give him an 8. Again, he's in the same lane as Svi Mykhailiuk and Ace Bailey. And then Lauri Markkanen, he had 35 minutes, 35 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block, no turnovers, 68% from the field and 71% from 3 and 80% from the free throw line. For me, he gets a 9. I think those numbers are incredible. Efficient, lots of it, efficient with the time. What more do you want? And he has a +12 plus minus. He very close to being some of our best plus minus throughout the whole game. Like Yusuf Nurkic is tied with the best plus minus. No, oh, sorry, my bad. I'm going to get to them in a sec, but there's somebody on the bench that had the best plus minus that we got to talk about. But I'm going to give it to Lowry's. I'm going to give a 9. Kyle Filipowski coming up off the bench, one of our super subs. 20 minutes, 16 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. I watched Kyle throughout this game. He was really good. Played defense the way you wanted it to. Wasn't rattled by anything that the Pacers were saying. And maybe a lot of that is because it's the Indiana Pacers, at least in comparison to the Minnesota Timberwolves, who, like, that last game yesterday, like, they were tough. They were tough to beat. And they definitely went at Kyle Filipowski on that. But I thought Kyle Filipowski was great. He was, 33% from 3? That's not great, but he only took 3 threes and hit one of them. And then 87% from his free throws, which is really good. +15 plus minus. At halftime, he had the best plus minus at +16. So overall, like again, for the 20 minutes of play, 7 rebounds, I gotta give him an 8. That's a really good performance from Kyle Filipowski. A good, solid performance from him. Cody Williams there, he's got a +14 plus minus. But the problem that I have with Cody Williams is the fact that Cody only scored 2 points in 18 minutes, which is unacceptable. Even when you're looking at what he was doing from the field, only took 4 shots from the field and 2 threes. Like, no, like it's not good enough. I like what he gave in terms of the team Like he did put some good defense, especially on TJ McConnell in the early round, in the early quarters. But I'm gonna have to give him a 7. Good, solid performance all around. But yeah, just yeah, I can't just ignore that overall. Bryce Sensabaugh as well started out well, continuing from the last game, playing some really good defense there, but still also providing a good offensive threat. He had 15 minutes out this game. He had a plus 14 plus minus out this game, 16 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 54% from the field, 44% from three, which is his average last season, at least from after the All-Star break. And I'm going to give Bryce I'm contemplating whether I should give Bryce a 7.5 or an 8. Because Yusuf Nurkic, I gave an 8 because of his overall contribution to the team. He had a double-double. No, I'm going to give Bryce a 7.5. I think that's fair. I'm going to give him a 7.5. I thought he had a good performance, but the double-double from Yusuf Nurkic, I can't get around. Elijah Harkless, they have his 1 minute, but I don't remember ever seeing Elijah Harkless on the court. So, and plus, he's less than 10 minutes. So I normally don't talk about players that play less than 10 minutes. And then Isaiah Collier there, 26 minutes. He had the most out of all the bench guys. He had 14 points, which again, 14 points is a lot for Isaiah, because normally that is not like last season. He's not giving you 14 points. Like that's not Isaiah Collier. Like Isaiah Collier maybe will give you 10, 12. But if he's going to start scoring a lot more, and then he's going to end up with 11 points with that. So 14 points, 11 assists, 6 rebounds, 1 block, and only 2 turnovers, keeping those turnovers down in comparison to last season. 83% from the field, 50% from three, and 75% from free throws. And he had the best plus minus with a plus 24. Like those numbers are pretty good. And now I'm contemplating whether I should give Isaiah Collier an 8 or an 8.5 because of the double-double. And he had 26 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to have to give Isaiah. Oof. No, you know what? No, he gets an 8. He gets an 8 for me. He gets an 8. Oh, no, you know what? I'll give him an 8.5 because of the plus minus. I'm going to give him an 8.5. Yeah. I think he just does it for me for that point. So I'm going to give Isaiah Collier there an 8.5. I thought he was very good. And then Walter Clayton Jr., he played 12 minutes, a small amount of minutes, but I could understand why that is. Isaiah Collier is definitely taking his minutes, and I think that's where they've really come from. And Walter Clayton only played 12. He had 8 points. He had 3 assists during that time. 33% from the field, but only took 3 shots. 33% from 3. Only took 3 3-pointers, but hit all of his free throws. And it's a small sample size with the 8 points, but I felt Walter Clayton Jr. was good in this game. Now the question is, do I give him a 7.5 or do I give him an 8? I'm gonna have to give him a 7.5 just because I think it's just a little bit too low. Yeah, I think if he had played maybe Sensabaugh level minutes, then I might look a bit different, or even Cody Williams minutes with 18. But I'm going to give Walter Clayton a 7.5. And then on the Pacers side, I'm going to make this pretty quick. Like they're coming back from injury, so there was a lot there, and you could see that they're starting 5, all in the negatives and the plus minus. Siakam, they're doing pretty good with the 27 points, and just looking at him throughout the game, like he was good, but it definitely didn't feel like the Siakam that I saw in the playoffs overall. But I still think it was a very good performance from him. 27 points in 35 minutes, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 56% from the field, 50% from three, and hit all his free throws. Like that's an 8.5 for me. Um, yeah, very good performance by Pascal Siakam. I think this is his first game back. If not, it's his second game back. Robinson Earl there. I didn't notice him that much. I'm going to give him a 7. Tony Bradley there. I'm going to give him a 7 there. They were okay. Uh, they didn't do anything really bad. They didn't do anything I felt that was that great. Andrew Nembhard there, I felt like he also had a pretty good game. I'm gonna give him an 8. 25 points in 30 minutes, 7 assists for them. He was their highest assist. Oh, he's tied for the first assist uh throughout their team. 60% from the field and 50% from three. Like you can't get around that, and 100% from three. So for me, he gets a good solid 8 there for me. Aaron Neesmith there, he's going to get another 8 for me as well. Good solid performance from him overall. Again, 17 points in 32 minutes, 7 assists. Like did exactly what you wanted to do. Like drain down those threes when needed be. He was 44% from three. Again, I expect more from him just because of what I saw from the playoffs. But again, like Neesmith and Nembhard, along with Siakam, was one of their biggest threats. Isaiah Jackson there. I'm going to probably give him a 7 as well. I thought he was at an okay game. Jarris Walker there, I'm going to give him a 7. I'm not going to talk about Cody Martin. We didn't see enough of him. Jay Huff there, he probably gets like a 6, along with Monte Morris there gets a 6. And Ben Shepherd gets a 6.5. TJ McConnell, I give him a 7 because he was good earlier on, but supposedly he's on a minutes restriction just because of the amount of time he's been out. So that's the end of that. And it means that Larry Marketing gets my player of the game with a 9 for his performance, followed by a tied performance in Isaiah Collier there with an 8.5 and Siakam there with an 8.5. But obviously Isaiah there with the plus 24 plus minus, and he has got a double-double. But Pascal Siakam did play more minutes, had way more points than him, and was efficient with what he did. So that's how I kind of leave it from there. But we do got a few other things here. Real proud of Ace. I think Wandering Wizards given Ace an 8.5. I could see why you would do that. Because I was close to giving Ace an 8.5, and part of that was because he was a rook. No, I'm gonna leave it there as an 8. I'm gonna leave it there as an 8. I think if Ace had scored 25, if he'd scored 25 points, even in his 20 minutes, or if he played 30 minutes and scored 25 or 25 and 25, then I would have gave him an 8.5 for sure. But he's teetering on that line. But I think an 8 is a good solid performance from him. And I think that's the end of that. But I like it's gonna go up. Like we got Ice Trey on Thursday. Trae Young don't know what he's dealing with because we got Ace Bailey, baby. And I think the Utah Jazz are now purring along like a good engine, and we've got things going. I think that's fair. Wandering Wizard says that's fair. No, I could understand that. But I think I will leave it as that. So I want to thank you guys once again for watching the stream. I really appreciate it. I see there's 4 people still here watching. Much appreciated to you guys. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. It does help it out, and hit the like button below. That also helps support the channel as well and helps me send it out to lots of people out there who like to watch kind of watch parties or watch alongs. I do these things on a regular basis, and I definitely will be watching most Jazz games all season. There's a few in about February that I won't be able to watch just because I'll be traveling then. But for now, I'll be watching every single Jazz games and then the odd other NBA games just because I want to watch kind of a few plays. But thank you guys once again for watching. Please, again, do subscribe, comment, and thank you all for who commented on there. John Harris, Wandering Wizard there, you were consistently commenting. Yeah, big thumbs up. You know what? I'm going to give you guys some praise. Big shout out to Wandering Wizard and John Harris then for being really active in the chat. I really appreciate it. It does help break up a lot of the commentary that I'm doing, and it does help me out. So I appreciate that. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all on Thursday against the Atlanta Hawks.